My kids' friends don't even know how to sew a button on their shirt. So today I'm going to show you how to do it. Super easy, and you'll want to go find all your loose buttons in shirts and sew them on. The items that we need are a needle and matching thread and the replacement button and a pair of scissors. That's it. Now I'm just going to use a really large button and just sew it on a piece of felt with black thread so you can see it better at home. Now if you don't have a replacement button, sometimes look on the inseam of the shirt because they'll sew a little replacement button there. And for women, a lot of times when you do purchase a garment and you see that extra button, don't throw it in the trash with the tags. Put it in a little box so when that button does fall off, you have your replacement button. This is really easy. So you're going to find the spot where your button fell off, and you're going to put your, well, first we're going to start by threading a needle, and you're going to tie a knot at the end. If you've never tied a knot at the end, it's simply you do a loop like this, and voila, you have a little knot at the end. Then you're going to, from the back side, you're going to put your needle coming up towards you, and that's locked in there with your knot. Then I'm going to go, most buttons on clothing have the 4 holes. Some have 2. This particular one we're showing you today has the 4. You're going to go through one of the holes like that. Now I'm going to go back down to the one that's straight across from it. Okay. And I'm going to come back up, and you can cheat a little bit and see where you're at. Sometimes you have to fish around to get into the hole there again with the needle. There we go. And I would do that at least 2 times, and maybe even 3. Now I've gone across 2 times. Now I want to bring my needle from the back, and I'm going to bring it up through this hole. So I'm going to go, so I'm going to see if you can see that. There's the needle. It's coming through the hole to the top. Give it a nice little pull, snug. You're going to go back through that hole again. There we go. Give it a nice little snug pull. One more time. And here again, you're going to find it up through the top and then back through the hole. Now, this is a really neat little trick. It's laying really flat on the garment, and a lot of times the buttons are pulled up just a little bit so it's easier to get into the buttonhole. So I'm going to take my needle from the back side and I'm going to push it up behind the button, but I'm not going to go through one of the holes. Okay, I'm going to take, so here's my thread and my needle. I'm going to take that thread and I'm going to wrap it once, twice, 3 times around. And then right where I pulled it back up, I'm going to push it. So I pulled it back up. I'm going to push it right through the back. Give it a nice little snug pull. Now, to finish it off, you're going to just simply catch some of the little pieces of thread. Let me show you again. Take your needle, go underneath some of the little pockets of thread. Take this piece, go around your needle. Let me show you that one more time. You're going to take your thread, you're going to come back around. We are now making a knot. And just give it a little snug pull. And I like to do that 2 times just to have a nice secure knot so that button doesn't fall off again. I'm going around, pulling my needle, and I've got my perfect little knot. Snip that off. And this button is never coming off. I hope you liked this sewing tip today, so stay tuned for more crafty tips on Mama Knows Best.